Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see Philadelphia against the Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. This one features two teams that, Clark, suffocate you defensively, don't they? How do you go about this one on offense?
I think patience is critically important when you're facing such tough defensive teams. You can't force anything offensively. You got to be sharp and physical, take care of the ball, and run your stuff. If you do that, then I think you've got a chance to overcome this tough defense.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Andre Miller. Williams kicks to Johnson. The shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now here is Miller. Iguodala outside. No good from outside. Here's Lou. Smith on the wing. Over Korver. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Hawks.
Defense not ready for the tweener there from Smith. Good decision by him to take the open look. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Lou. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Iguodala outside. And the three off target.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Smith. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And good touch there on the block. Smith knows he has the green light to attack down low.
Smith sets the pick for Miller. Atlanta with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Johnson, the pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the
Atlanta looking sharp here.
When it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside.
They're running dual screens for Iggy. Basically, the Iverson offense, essentially. Good play. That misdirection. Getting Iggy open underneath for the athleticism. He ain't got to jump too far.
Now, here's Johnson. His last outing with 20 points. Into the lane. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Smith with a screen on Iguodala. Here's Johnson. He hits the back iron.
ISO Joe.
Johnson's
got it going here early.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Smith.
Joe Smith playing in name but not in game, doing a nice job that time to draw the foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You said Joe Smith, playing in name but not game.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys.
Joe Smith.
Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, Smith is very capable of playing both forward spots as well as the center position. And the importance of that kind of versatility, boy, you can't underestimate it.
Smith hits them both.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
The Hawks leading by 4. Lou passes to Pachulia. To the middle. Here's Williams. Misses from close range. Well, it was the 76ers their last game.
Wills got to send that down with a dunk, man. He went up too soft. Watch out for Iggy.
Now Miller.
On that lob. They're looking for it.
Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Great tee that time from Johnson. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. They're shooting to get this game underway. That's to Lou. Johnson left side over Iguodala. Johnson can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Korver dishes to Dallenberg. Korver with it, covered by Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And GA, at this stage of the season, we're still trying to...
Physical game to start.
From the rest of the pack, aren't we?
Yeah, and it'll take a couple months.
You know, the 2000s were low-key defensive, man. People forget about that. I mean, if the 90s were very defensive, the late 2000s, to me, were the second best defensive era. Not so much for the defense, but mostly for the bad shooting. I mean, it wasn't there were very, very few good distance shooters in the NBA at that time. You go back and look at the NBA, long distance shooting was taking a toll. It's kind of interesting because we now live in the era of the best long distance shooting era. But the late 2000s, man, it was rough. There's a lot of those in the 65 to 70 games going around back then. Oh, no.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
They bungled it. Organic play. That's what I want to see, though. Stuff happens, man. As they say, shit happens.
Pass to Dallenberg. Back to Miller. Fades and shoots. No good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Williams, a screen on Miller. Lou passes to Johnson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Iguodala. And it's blocked.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And it's Josh Smith with the finish.
And whenever Smith...
Josh Smith, one of the best high flyers of the era.
He's going to take it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And this matchup with the Hawks.
Iguodala just went in there and got fouled. They even called a foul.
Against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seed.
Rodney Carney's checked in for the 76ers. And Dallenberg kicks to Carney. And a wide open look for Iguodala. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
This is who Miller is. It's his idea. I mean, selfless, pass-first type of point guard.
Here's Lou. Still scoreless. Smith for 3. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. And here's Miller. Iguodala outside. Back to Miller. Dallenberg sets a screen for Miller. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is good.
Now, Miller's a very physical guard. He does not mind at all having to work through some contact.
Here's Lou. Johnson outside. Smith for three. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 9 points. And here are the 76ers now, trailing by 4. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Really nice job.
Damn, ISO Joe just took off on him, man. Man, ISO Joe was low-key athletic, though, man. You don't get enough credit for that, man. He was really an athletic player.
Here's Dallenberg, 6 to shoot. And yes, it's good. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Lou, still without a basket. Smith with a screen on Miller. Joe Johnson on the wing. Here's Williams. Goes up again, and 2 free throws coming up.
Got a bit of a grinder out here, though. They grinding. I like this. What we're seeing here. Both teams fighting.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown.
Fighting through screens. Hard screens are being set. But the Atlanta Hawks shooting's been more truer than the Sixers shooting. I think they got Atlanta, in my opinion, has more offensive firepower than Philly in this game, in my opinion. Because we know what Joe Johnson's capable of all by himself. Then you throw in Josh Smith, he gets it going. Now you got 2 guys that can really fill it up for you. Whereas Philadelphia pretty much depends on Iguodala moving without the ball, crashing to the basket. Kyle Korver moving out the football, and then Dallenberg on the glass getting offensive rebound putbacks. That's pretty much their offense in 2008 with Andre Miller being a creator.
His ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Miller with the ball. 23 points for him the last game against
They are
Miami.
really trying to get Iggy that. I'm telling you, he's going to get the alley-oop at some point in this game. They are looking for alley-oop for Iggy, man. They're trying to set that up so bad.
Here's Lou. He has yet to score. Pass to Smith. And here is Johnson. Driving the lane. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
First and fewest turnovers, and they were also first in the league in terms of opponents' points per game. Just a terrific job of being able to make adjustments on that side of the floor to take away your strengths.
And that turnover ranking, it tells you so much about them. No other team in the league did a better job of taking care of the basketball. Philadelphia trails by 3. Now here is Miller. Iguodala outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 4 assists in the game.
That dang Iverson series, man.
Pass to Pachulia.
Watch the pop out from Jones here.
Now,
Johnson,
here's
wide
Johnson.
open.
Good on the
Buckets.
triple.
Right back at you. Right back at you, Iggy.
Assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Iguodala outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Korver's checked in. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Dallenberg with a screen on Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Korver gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
Pass to Smith. Here's Lou. Screen by Smith. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Love seeing teammates in sync like that, reading each other's movement extremely well.
And so Miller will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. The 3 from Korver. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's got to slide over and take the most dangerous man. But, well. That was bad. That's a bad trap right there. Take the basket. No foul, but he still got the bucket. Josh Smith was strong first quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding.
13 for Josh.
Miller, the pass to D'Alembert. And it's off from three-point range.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here is Smith. 11 points last game. No good that time. Korver with the defensive effort. Here's Carney. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one at the line is good. Hunter's checked in for the 76ers. Williams comes in for Andre Miller. And the Hawks will go for a different look here.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Catches the defense napping there. Those plays can be crushing.
Williams against Claxton. Smith with a screen on Williams. Smith finds Claxton. Back to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row.
Had Smith on that mismatch with Lou Williams. But Lou coming right back. With Speedy Claxton guard him. I don't know if he can guard him. I don't know if he can guard Lou Williams. Few can. Oh, shit. He killed him. Buckets. He missed it. He killed him, though. Lou Williams in his prime, man. That's a tough cover.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys?
I love Josh Childers' afro, man. This is so cool. I like his afro. Speedy Claxton. Buckets.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early.
Hawks three-point game on point right now.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the 3 by Atlanta.
They running a proof of.
Williams passes to Carter.
Good foul. Good foul. I'm saying Lou Williams don't need no pick. He don't need no run no pick for Lou Williams. He can get his own shot. I'm trying to get somebody else a shot. You ain't got to say a pick for Lou Williams. He can get his own shot.
There's no doubt about it, but in reality, I don't think it's going to have an impact one way or the other. I think when you're out there emotionally, you're not really thinking about what it's going to cost you to make a point.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Hawks shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Now Claxton. Here's Williams. Rebound by Williams. Inside, Hunter kicks to Carney. Williams from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Childress. Nothing on the board. Williams sets a screen for Childress. Outside Williams. Now, here's Childress. Guarded by Korver. 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Korver is just pouring shots in the basket. He has been so dialed in with his shot.
Here's Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Williams. Again, Philadelphia.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
Atlanta trails by 5. Claxton with it. Outside Williams. To the inside. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Pass to Carney. Back to Green. Atlanta with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
In attack mode, putting pressure on the defense that time and reward it with the trip to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Smith checked in for Philadelphia. Miller comes in for Williams. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Pachulia is checked in. And Claxton drops them both. And so Miller will bring it up for the 76ers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Green, the screen. Miller against Claxton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Childress. Over in the corner, Claxton. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Miscommunication on the passing. Miscommunication. Supposed to have been a guard around give.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Philadelphia shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Miller, the pass to Green. The 3 from Korver. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. Here's Green. Nails the baby hook. Green's got 5.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Right now, Atlanta's running that inside flash with their big men. Pick and roll option offense right now. First check is the flash. If you get it quick, go for it. If not, extend it out wide to the wing for the pick and roll offense. So you got a guy's little blend of inside outside for Atlanta right now, offensively.
And it's tied up.
Kind of like they do in the NFL with the quarterback waggle, where you got high and low read. That's basically what that is. You got one high read, one low read. Keep it simple.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And here we can check out the story on Andre Miller. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And after a disappointing season last time around, he's got to feel like he's got a lot to prove.
Well, he's got the talent. I mean, he just needs to identify what wasn't working last season. And then get busy.
Defensive 3 seconds. My favorite rule. Yeah, right. Worst rule in the history of professional sports. Can't stand that rule.
Hawks on D. Smith kicks to Miller. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Korver. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Claxton. Comes up empty down low. Philadelphia shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Here's Green. The 76ers with another miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Smith outside. On the wing, Johnson. Atlanta again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Green missing. Atlanta shooting 44% from the field in the second. And Childress kicks to Smith from downtown. And there's the call on Pachulia. That's foul number 2 for him. AI is checked in for the 76ers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Lou's checked in. 76ers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Miller, the pass to Hunter. Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Lou, covered by Miller. Johnson, that's for 2. Pulled the shot a little.
I was trying to play alley-oop to Joe Johnson. I don't know why they did that to Pachulia of all people. But Joe Johnson cleaned up the garbage, though. that's what good scorers can do for you.
That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Korver.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for your home team. Number 3.
1-point game here in Philadelphia. These teams up here fighting.
They trail by 1. Smith sends the pick for him.
Iggy got a clear lane of the basket. What's he going to do with it?
Pass to Hunter.
Good defense by Joe. Pachulia back on his big man. Outlet pass. Childress running. Finds Johnson. Oh, he knocked it out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain.
That was a nice play by Childress, though, to try.
Ronnie's checked in.
Number 25. Rodney.
Childress, the pass to Lou. The 3 from Johnson slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Miller finds Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
For Philadelphia,
Andre Miller just got one of them faces that's always like, he got one of them faces that look like he's always ready to give you some good advice. You know what I mean? I know that's not, I'm not making fun of him, but he just got one of those. Like, look at his face. Like, look at, yeah, I'm telling you, young boy, it's cheaper to keep him. It's cheaper to keep him. I'm telling you.
He's not the biggest.
You get the girl on the side. Cheaper to keep him. You look like one of those good just got good advice. And it always come out in just like quick little phrases. He always struck me as that kind of guy.
And here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, Johnson. Pachulia with the screen on Green. It's good.
Oh, man. Oh, he's so Joe doing it and doing it well.
He knows these angles so well.
to the inside, and it's
I told y'all they were going to get the alley-oop ball. I told y'all that alley-oop was coming. They've been working that all game long.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the Hawks with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 5. Smith unable to get that one. Philadelphia trails by 3.
And some might say, if you knew it was coming, then why can't you stop it? Like, that's my whole point. In the NBA, sometimes you can't stop certain things, man. The stamina, ways of the games. Sometimes people just get off. It's like a boxing match. You set something up, fatigue play a role, that guard start dropping, all of a sudden that right hand land. They've been setting up for 6 rounds. And all of a sudden, you saw how they did for George Foreman. It's like winning a championship. Rest in peace, George Foreman. That's what he did to Michael Moore.
Johnson right side.
Hit fake. Get still for it. Pass it out. Swing it. Johnson wants it out high. Here comes Joe. Catch and shoot, Joe. Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe. Smoking Joe out here. Smoking Joe. Iggy looking for that paint. Got his teammate off, though. Wide open shot. Rebound Johnson. Hawks want to push it. Not anymore. Childress. Joe wants to cut. Nope, not there in the Childress. Out high. Swing it back over here. Do your thing. Do what you do. Oh, it's so Joe. Do what you do, Joe. Break him down. Iggy wide open to the basket all the way. Damn. We got a game, folks.
Here's Lou, covered by Miller. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Carney.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And it's Miller in the corner. Pass to Iguodala. Fires the 3. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Iguodala's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Lou passes to Johnson. Smith sets the pick for Johnson. Going inside. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 22.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Miller outside. Pass to Iguodala. Over Johnson. Iguodala. No good. Atlanta's shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Smith. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Yeah.
17 points for Josh Smith.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Iguodala. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Bounce pass from Iguodala. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
Decided to leave Andre Miller. He's not that much of a three-point threat. And they pinched in on that pick and roll. So that was good defense by Atlanta. We got a good one here, man. Iggy and Joe going at it, man. Both teams killing it from downtown, man. Sixers have 8 for 14 from downtown. Jesus.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half will turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Lou, covered by Miller. Left side, Williams. Smith up top. Spins. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
That's that old school Dr. J position. Let me show you that again. That's that old school Dr. J position, man. And it's interesting that Josh Smith, a great dunker in his own right, would get it. You get that ball to your slap. Back in the set. If you watch any of my old school 1980s streams, you'll see this a lot, where guys get the ball isolated from the top of the circle here instead of the three-point line. Josh just gets him inside foot fake, reverse pivot. One dribble go. Athleticism's too much. Slam a jam in your face. Man, sometimes it really is that simple, man. Just get the ball to your best player where his skills can manifest best and let him do his thing on an inferior defensive player who can't guard him.
Now, here is Miller. He's guarded closely. Dallenberg sets a screen for Miller. Second chance shot. With the break of the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentage.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Miller. The Hawks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pass to Williams. Here's Lou. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Smith. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Yeah, Smith is just feeling it out there. He keeps finding opportunities to attack.
Here's the teardrop. Here's Dallenberg. Banked in off the glass.
And that was a very close look.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Lou passes to Williams. It's stolen by Smith. Miller outside. Smith sets the pick for Miller. Pass to Iguodala. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 7th assist here tonight. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Johnson. 22 points for him. And that one is off. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Korver kicks to Miller. Iguodala outside. Offensive rebound. Now Korver. He's got 14. Smith dishes to Iguodala. Misses the three. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Josh Smith. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Hits it from 3-point range. Korver's got 17.
Philadelphia's unconscious from downtown.
3-pointers keep dropping. You get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an opening.
Now here is Miller. Defense is right there. Korver against Smith. Unloads. Atlanta with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Shoots the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Miller outside. Pass to Korver from deep three-point land. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
It's a 6-point swing.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Kyle Korver is on fire.
Hasn't made one yet. Picked by Pachulia. Kicks it out to Johnson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the 76ers call time here. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Miller outside.
Calendar. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Lou. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Smith, no good. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Floats it up for Iguodala. And that's collected by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Johnson. And it's sent back from Tallenberg. Miller against Williams. Pass to Korver. Lets it go with the 3. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Korver's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. Here's Lou. Still without a basket. Smith wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Miller with the ball. 5 points in the game. Smith finds Iguodala. And he gets it to go. Off the back of the rim.
Fail.
Got 22
Oh,
points.
man. Yeah, there's no words for this.
He makes the right choice.
Lou passes to Smith.
They are going at it in Philly. It is all offense out here right now, bro. God damn.
It's going in.
Smith inside. He's guarded by Williams. He had a nice open look right there.
Back and forth they go, man. Who's going to stop somebody out here? This is crazy.
The game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson shot is off.
Atlanta blinked.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7-13 in the third quarter so far.
Match up here. Watch out for Iggy.
Back to Miller.
They coming.
Inside.
Good pass.
With the stuff.
Nice.
Smith making that dunk look routine and elementary. He's got some pretty good ups for a big guy.
Smith with a screen on Iguodala. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. The Hawks working the ball around. Joe Johnson on the wing. Another shot. Yep, it counts. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
The mid-range shot making its way back into the league. Seems like he's taking it seriously.
Iguodala against Johnson. Iguodala, no good. The Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Smith. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Smith's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so Miller will bring it up for Philadelphia. Iguodala outside. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And that's now 25 points for Iguodala.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here's Lou. Still scoreless. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
Man, this is it. These two teams are running. The offenses are running plays, getting guys open, and the shooters are delivering. And while everything here is earned, nobody's getting anything open. They're running good plays and getting good offense. Good offense. Crashing the boards. This is good.
And then went right back up with it.
Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Here's Pachulia. D'Alembert covering. Johnson against Iguodala. Shot by Johnson, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Smith outside. D'Alembert with the ball. Here's Korver. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You gotta love that mid-range shot, of course. Knows how to get the space he needs to let that one fly from that area.
Here's Lou. Pass to Pachulia. To the middle.
Smith. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
2 shots.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Wright, he's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson comes in for Stoudemire. Now Claxton. He's got 5. Six on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Williams has got 6 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Oh, that was terrific.
Hey, that is the definition of Usher. Hey, man, this is the definition of Usher defense right here by Williams, man. This way, sir. Hello, sir. Welcome to our restaurant. Would you like to... What can I get for you this evening? Oh, a nice fresh dunk in your face. Oh, we have that right now. Wait, just this way, sir. Here's your table. Here's your... He just ushers him right to the dunk. Yes. Did you enjoy your stay here at Williams Hotel? This way, sir. This way. Come on, man. You got to play defense better than that, baby. Come on.
Below driving with some bad intention.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Back to Claxton. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside Williams. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Pass to Johnson. Wright sets a screen for Johnson. It's stolen by Korver. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Johnson outside. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyle Korver. This is his first free throw of the game.
I mean, how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
To the paint, here's Korver. And he gets it back.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
He got it up. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
Man, Philadelphia exploded in that quarter. Man, they were on fire from downtown. They got to be over like 14 threes made by now. Offense looking good.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Miller kicks to Carney. Back to Green. 76ers moving the ball around. Smith with a screen on Claxton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. He doesn't hit that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Green, the pass to Hunter. Here is Carney, guarded by Stoudemire. To the inside. Pulls it up. No good from Carney. The Atlanta trails by 12. Childress with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Claxton. Now Williams. Back to Claxton. This one for 3. Tries again. Williams' shot is off. The 76ers leading by 12. Here is Carney. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for your home team, Stephen Hunter.
And he can't get the first one. And he ends up missing both free throws.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And the rejection by Smith.
Stiff arming that shooter. Excellent effort.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Smith on the wing. Hunter with a screen on Williams. Inside. Misses the easy stuff.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Outside Williams. On the wing Williams. Pass to Stoudemire. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, you love to see this kind of high-effort play. Working to earn the N1 chance. Nicely done.
Second team foul. At the line for 1. 3.
Timeout, Hawks.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. Now coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Lets it go. Lou grabs the board. Lou's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's blocked.
Not today, he says. How about that block?
Smith. Count the basket. Smith's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
With the teardrop, yep, that one goes. Miller's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Nice job finishing inside. It's one of the strengths of Andre Miller's game. He knows how to operate in close.
And they call an illegal screen here.
As the game has worn on, I mean, they've had real trouble protecting the rock.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Gallenberg's checked in.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Rebound, Atlanta. Pachulia's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. A shot by Gallenberg, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the basket is good.
Lou putting it right on target for his teammate. Really, that's what a true point guard does. On time, on target.
And Pachulia over to help. Smith kicks to Miller. Back to Smith. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
The ball goes to the away team.
And the 76ers with some changes. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Rodney Carney. AI comes in for Green, and it's Williams in for Miller. Pass to Smith. Here's Lou, screen by Smith. Here's the floater. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Lou.
Nice touch from Lou that time on the floater. Made it look easy.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Smith the pass to Williams. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 10 points for Williams.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Williams passes to Lou. Shot clock at 6. Johnson dishes to Smith. Shoots over Korver. Smith, no luck. Philadelphia leading by 12. Double team on Williams. Looking for Korver. He gets it there. Can't connect from short range. Atlanta shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%. Not playing with as much energy here lately.
On a dime. Practically the moment he plants his feet, the shot is off.
And Gallenberg with the slam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Smith for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Philadelphia shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The Hawks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And it's Williams.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Pass to Gallenberg. Now here's Iguodala. Covered by Johnson. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Gallenberg. Gallenberg's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lou passes to Johnson. And here's Smith. Pachulia with the screen on Korver. Johnson surveying the floor. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 15 points here in the second half.
Too much strength right there from Johnson. A bully inside.
Outside Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Atlanta making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Williams drops them both. Timeout, Hawks. And this summer, Greg, a lot of big-name free agents moving around.
And, Kevin, we saw the Knicks make a big move for Amari Stoudemire and Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls. So some musical chairs at that power forward spot.
Miller's checked in for Williams. The Atlanta trails by 9. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps in.
And Joe Johnson was in there like, I'm going to the basket, give me 2 free throws. It ain't over yet.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Johnson.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Iguodala outside. And that's collected by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Offensive rebound. Johnson against Korver. Johnson kicks to Childress. Smith on the wing. Williams sets a screen for Smith. And it's Josh Smith with the finish.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Korver. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Dallenberg with the slam.
Andre Miller, one of the best dime droppers around.
That's his second personal foul. 14.
So it's the Hawks now. 8-point game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Johnson left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tricky pump fake move there. Really put the defender off balance.
At the line for the away team, Joe Johnson taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Pachulia, he's checked in for Sheldon Williams. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Now here is Miller. Pass to Dallenberg. Puts it up. Rebound by the Hawks. Pachulia's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
5 to shoot. Johnson right side. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. The 76ers leading by 6. Iguodala dishes to Dallenberg. Here's Smith. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Childress. Pass to Pachulia. Johnson outside. Now here's Williams. Now Childress. On the wing, Johnson. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 44.
They trust Joe Johnson to come through in the clutch. That's why his teammates feed him the rock late.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Smith. Lets a floater go. The Atlanta trails by 5. Here's Smith. Can't get it to fall. The 76ers shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Here's Miller. Smith with it. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Boy, gotta love how cold-blooded Joe Johnson is. Doesn't back down from taking these big shots.
Johnson against iguodala. Beyond the arc. And Pachulia pulls it down. Atlanta's shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Iguodala, the pass to Dallenberg. Count it!
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson down low. Working on AI. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he cannot get the
Big miss!
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Timeout, Hawks. In terms of strategy here.
I'm going for the win. We're going to ISO Joe for 3. I'm going for the win. Ain't gonna be no middle ground.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Lou. Back to Johnson. He's off from 3. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat.
He had a good look at it.
What's gonna happen?
2 points short. Philadelphia wins it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Iguodala looking like, man, I played as good as I could.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the
That third quarter is what really did it for the Sixers, man. They played lights out. But you got to give it to Atlanta, man. They came back. They were like, what, 15 points down? Went to that trapping defense and got back into it, getting turnovers. But Philadelphia just kept hitting good shots here and there. Let's take a look at it. Philadelphia goes 14 of 25 from downtown in this game. 36 team assists. The rebounding was pretty much equal. 10 offensive rebounds for each team. The Hawks had just about maybe if they could have got some rebound. If the Hawks could have had a better rebounder in there, they probably could have won this game. They didn't get enough offensive rebound second chance points. They had 12 second chance points to the Sixers 6. But the turnovers, not that many turnovers in this game. Only 3 steals for the Sixers. That's pretty low. So they were down by 13. Let's take a look at the splits here. First quarter was a battle. Look at that. First quarter came in battle. 30-30. They came in, both teams on fire. Look at that. 65% shooting for the Hawks, 50 for the Sixers. Second quarter, more of the same. A little bit tapered down, get a little bit more defense in the third quarter. You can see right there, 39 points, they exploded. 5 for 7 from downtown against a team shooting 56%. Usually you're doing pretty good in life. You're shooting 56%, 3 for 6 from downtown, but not against a team shooting like that. In the fourth quarter, the comeback began. 32 points by the Hawks. They had 15 defensive and 4 offensive rebounds, got back into it. 8 fast break points in that game, 20 points in the paint. 6 second chance points. All their second chance points came in the fourth quarter. How about that? I think they had 6 second chance points in the fourth quarter. That's crazy. So half their second chance points came in one quarter. That's some hustle. That's when you know you hustle. You got half of your second chance points all came in one quarter. Damn. But they just couldn't hit the last shot. Iguodala, man. Let's see what they had. Kyle Korver came in with 29 points, 5 and 5. 10 and 16, went 6 for 8 from downtown. Iguodala right there with him. 28 points, 11 for 23, 5 for 10 from downtown. Lou Williams come off the bench, 4 for 5, coming in with 12 points, kicking his stiff in. Dallenberg, man, he could hit the broadside of a barn. He kept taking 3-pointers. I don't know why, but he came in with 9 boards, 11 rebounds, 11 points. Joe Smith did the job. Andre Miller with 15 dimes tonight. Man, he couldn't buy a shot, though. I'll tell you that. He hit 2 for 11, but he made up for it with them 15 dimes. And get this, 15 dimes, only 1 turnover. Woo! That's getting it done, baby. Almost had a triple-double, but he had 6 rebounds, too. So, yeah, he really kicked in. He helped out. Yeah, he looked out. Them 6 rebounds really made the difference. But Joe Johnson, man, with an unbelievable 48 points, almost scored 50. 5 for 12. Josh Smith with 35. Williams with 14 boards. Had an amazing dunk. There's that dunk right there. You just see it right there to the right side. Had an amazing dunk on Dallenberg at one point. Pachulia didn't do too much. It makes you wonder, maybe I should have played Williams a little bit more, gave him some more. It's like he had more effect offensively. I think that's what's her name's ex-husband too. What's her name? Used to play for the Sparks. She's retired now, obviously. Does a little bit of broadcasting work. Gosh dang it. Light-skinned woman. Tall. Played power forward center for the WNBA for the Sparks. Candace Parker, yeah. I think that's her ex-husband right there. But, man, jeez. This game was crazy. offense all day. Gosh, man. And but it had good defensive plays, though. That's what's crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights here. We'll go ahead and start with Josh Smith. Dude scored 35, man. It didn't even look like it. That's an assist, I guess. Pull-up jumper in his face. Scrambling to the basket. That's that fourth quarter. Second chance shot. That's a 3. Dunking on dudes. Just going to the basket. Hey. Oh, ISO Joe. 48 points to start the season off. God dang. Hey, in his face still hit. That's a tough shot right there. That's a tough shot. Oops, my bad. I want to go ahead and show Iguodala in court. We'll show Korver. And Korver was just out of his mind tonight, man. He couldn't. And he wasn't even catching the rim on some of these shots. Look at this one. Whack him. Okay. Yak him. Jeez. Look at that. Hey, that's a deep one right there. Bam. Another deep one. Yak him. Another deep one. Yak him. Damn. He was on fire, man. It was a good game, though. Good game. And then Iguodala, man, they just kept finding him on those cuts. He really killed that play. They ran that play about 3-4 times and got a lot out of it on that baseline catch and shoot. You could already see, man, his skill set getting ready to set in with the Warriors. He's going to fit right on in that offense. Moving without the ball, catching and shooting, rim running the flow, playing defense. You can already see it, man. You can already see how he going to fit in with that Warriors offense. But anyway, guys, that brings that to an end. Let's go ahead and see who's up next on the Daily View. Because that was a very, very, very good game. What a good ending. Let's take a look here. The Sixers go to 1-1 on the season. I think LeBron's already played. No, we can play LeBron. Has LeBron played? No, we just did that. It'll be LeBron going on the road to play Chris Bosh and his team with the Raptors. Then you got Kevin Durant going on the road to play Detroit. Then Dwight Howard and Shaq matchup. Dwayne Wade, of course, will be there. Iverson and Carmelo Anthony go out to New Orleans to take on Chris Paul, Tyson Chandler, Peja Stojakovic, and all those guys. And, of course, you have the Dallas Mavericks with prime Dirk Nowitzki in his prime, with Jason Kidd now there. Baron Davis and the boys taking on the Clippers and the Lakers and the Suns. So I think I'm going to go ahead and show LeBron. Let's show LaDizzle. LaDizzle and Chris Bizzle, as they used to say back then. LaDizzle and Chris Bizzle will be the next game. The Cavaliers and the Raptors will be the next game here in the 2008 Revisited Series. Chris Bosh. Was Chris Bosh watching dreads back then? I don't think Chris Bosh. Did Chris Bosh have dreads back then? I don't remember. Or did he? I think he did. And then he went to Miami, and that's when he cut it down. I forget. I forget about that stuff. Change that headband. Yep. That maroon headband looks a lot better to me. Get the socks and turn those. I don't know. White headband? Nah. That looks terrible. I like the maroon headband. As for these guys, now that'll clash. You want them to have them be all white. But yeah, guys, that's the next game coming up. Chris Bosh playing center in this game with T.J. Ford, Anthony Parker, Joe Graham, Jorge Garbiosa, taking on LeBron's team of Deontay West, Devin Brown, Anderson Varejao, and Sadrunas Ilgauskas. I'll see you for that when that goes live, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time here on Rexington Strong Style Sports. Thanks for watching.